Well, would you look at that? Scotty Boy Vance coming at you with a double upload. That has not happened since the year 2009. Nah, not really, but I am doing two videos today because I wanted to react to a song in particular that has kind of, how can I say this? It's kind of changed me since I discovered it. It's not a first time reaction, but I just discovered it for the first time the other day. And I've been sitting here thinking, like, I mean, this song came out in 2011, 13 years ago. It's by Penguinz, and it's called Melancholia. We're gonna get to that word in a minute. It's got a meaning to it. It's pretty, pretty big and pretty strange, but it's got a meaning. So I was just sitting there and I was really thinking while listening to this song, I was like, so you're telling me this has been out for 13 years, and for the past 13 years I've just never known about this? Huh? Like, I was in primary school when this dropped. And I just, from that point until today, or the other day, I never knew this existed. And that is just wild to me. And it's going to happen again. It has happened before. I discover old tracks for the first time. Even after being a fan of hardstyle for the past 5 years, I'm still discovering tracks from way back in the day where I'm like, yo, this is making me feel all kinds of emotions. And I just never heard it before. Like, what? This feels brand new to me even though it's so old. So here's what happened. I made a video called Hardstyle versus Hardcore, where I was just reacting to different hardstyle and hardcore tracks, comparing them, that sort of thing. And in that compilation of tracks, we had this one by Penguinz. It was in there. And I heard it. And it was doing something to me. So after I did that video, off camera, behind the scenes, I gave this one a listen properly. And from that point onwards, I was just enticed. I was hooked in to this beautiful track, which is why I want to talk about it and do a reaction video on it today. And I was saying there that I was like, how have I never known about this? You guys have told me. You've all warned me for years, and I just never listened. Look at these comments. I mean, from 18 hours ago, these are very recent. Yeah, so obviously this track was in this video, as I said. People were even commenting saying, just talking about this, like, yo, he's like, damn, Melancholia in the intro hits different. That got 15 likes as well. You all know how beautiful this track is. And then look, 4 years ago, I still can't believe you didn't even hear their best tracks. Anxiety, Melancholia, Hermione, and Heroin. By the way, these are all very deep tracks by the sounds of things. Like, Penguinz has got that emotional, deep kind of style. I'm Still Here. So I'm going to listen to these as well. I even heard of that comment. But did I listen to these tracks? No. 4 years ago when I first reacted to Penguinz there. And then someone said, where is it? Oh yeah. Someone said, a subscriber of mine, a loyal subscriber for 4 years, said this 4 years ago, waiting for him to listen to Melancholia, the best Penguinz track. I heard the comment and didn't listen to it. I just spat everywhere. But this is actually annoying me. Like, I've got to start really listening to you guys when you tell me to listen to tracks. But yeah, hopefully, Mr. Gutsy, hopefully you're still here, because the day has finally came. You've been waiting for it. 4 years in the making, here we go. Another one, please react to Melancholia by Penguinz, the best hardstyle track ever. Best hardstyle track ever. And you know what? It's probably in my top 10 now that I have heard it. And yes, one more thing before we do get started. The word Melancholia, which I might not even be pronouncing correctly, but that word means severe depression. So yes, a very heavy title there. And that adds to why this is so emotional. Let's go. By the way, something about, like, old hardstyle does really appeal to me, Like Headhunters back in this kind of time. Noise Controllers. Wild Styles, maybe. There's something about that old style that is so nice. And this is hardstyle in, like, its purest form. Oh, there's an old school kind of hardstyle kick. But this is what you would call OG hardstyle. Where it all started, what it was like at the beginning,
before the sidekicks and before all the evolutionary stuff happened.
It's like a fantasy, except it's called reality.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool. But when you hear this, you get that old school feeling. When this melody kicks in, it's over for us all. Everyone's gonna be tearing up.
Reality.
But it's like so, oh, the way it like fades in, it's just heaven to the ears. And then yeah, that is now one of my favourite melodies, oh, of all time. Yeah, I need a second just to talk about that because wow, that melody is absolutely incredible. And just the classic hardstyle kick. The way these old melodies sound as well, it's like so breezy, so like it's just the way people made hardstyle back in the day was, again, just heaven to the ears in my opinion. I feel like someone should just start making this kind of style again, you know? Whip up FL Studio 11.0, start making them OG melodies. But yeah, when that drop hits, it's just a wave of like sadness, happiness at the same time. And also, there's just nostalgia in there. Even though I haven't heard this track until recently, like a lot of people made tracks in the EDM scene that just has this kind of feel to it, you know what I mean? But I hope you're all ready to get back into this because the melody is not going to disappear just yet. Let's go again.
It's time for me to run away from all of this. The pain inside of me is taking over everything.
Even like the background noises, just doo-doo-doo. It's just so... Notice how there's like no kick rolls as well? Just kick. Okay, there's a few there, but it wasn't really common to use kick rolls. Oh, that melody is just so powerful. And now it's over. That has been solidified as one of my favourite hardstyle tracks of all time. And I've only discovered it in 2024. What? I think that's one that I'm going to cherish during happy times, during dark times. That's going to be a track to carry me through life. I'm not even... Like, this probably sounds a bit... Like, it's only a song, mate, but, like, this is more than just a song. So, Wasted Penguinz. You've absolutely made a masterpiece there. That is nothing short of a masterpiece. How does one even proceed from here? How do I go back to the up-tempo, the side kicks? I actually want to stay down here for a bit, you know? I want to stay down here in the old school days. If you have any other tracks where, you know, it's from back in the day and the melody just hits like fucking crack, emotional euphoric crack, then let me know. And this time I'm going to check out every track you suggest because I am not living life missing out on some of these OG bangers. I've got to hear them all now. And I actually want to go down a Wasted Penguinz rabbit hole as well, see what else they were cooking back in the day. Because that is just next level. Absolutely next level. So yep, that is it for today's throwback reaction. A very classic reaction. An emotional reaction. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of that track. Is that hitting harder for you because you discovered it back in the day when it first came out and it reminds you of the olden times? Or just, you know, give me your backstories about this track if you have any. And I'll enjoy reading through them comments. Might even cry, but it's all good. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.